and toxicology in the case of Mohbad? Let us know. Look at the case of that girl of that Christian school. I was reading it yesterday. They brought that action up again in court yesterday. I think there was a judgment which they are going to appeal. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hearing.
Yeah.
See that one.
There is a judgment which they are going to appeal in the Christian case.
That one
it came up
is the
yesterday. I saw it in the news. The judgment was that the principal, the vice principal, and 2 other teachers. Which one? Hello?
The man's fault anyway. Let's
Oh my God. Hello?
Go ahead. Can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm hearing you.
Let's
what
get
I'm
me
saying
like
is that
tap
they were able to do autopsy in the case of that Chrisland. Okay. Power tap. They were able to bring judgment. I mean, do autopsy. They were able to do autopsy. In the case of that girl, the case started February 2023. They started it February last year, and they were able to do judgment yesterday or day first day. I saw it in the news. But that judgment now did not satisfy the principal and the vice principal and 2 teachers. So they are going to appeal that judgment because the judgment is against the principal and the vice principal and 2 teachers in favor of the parent of that girl. So why will it take 4 months now to do autopsy and toxicology in the case of Mohbad? That girl's own was it not within 6 weeks that they did the autopsy in the same Lagos state? Abi, Mr. Lenchi, let me hear everybody. I can't hear anybody.
Exactly.
So why is it? So this one now.
They didn't send it to America. No, they didn't send it to America.
They did not.
They didn't send it to America because you see, they've not done autopsy for all this thing. They've not done it.
So what I'm saying that is this. Please let me say something so that we will learn. We will learn. What I'm saying is that the government should be sued in the case of Mohbad. Not only Sanwo-Olu, not only governor of Lagos, we are going to sue the Nigerian government, president of Nigeria, with the governor of Lagos State. We will start from top to sue everybody. After Berekete, if Berekete cannot bring these people to come and say their side, if Berekete cannot have a headway, because I know they are going to threaten Berekete in the corner, he will just come and face the camera and be laughing.
Very dark man, I've said it already now.
That
they should sue all the lawyers, the people. I said very dark man, I've said something like that. Sue those lawyers concerning Mohbad case.
No, I'm not talking about suing lawyer. I'm talking about suing the president of Nigeria. Federal government. We are going to sue the federal government of Nigeria. We are going to sue the governor of Lagos State. You understand me? We are going to pick them from the top, sue and sue and sue and sue and sue to the tiny rats in Mohbad house. We sue all of them except Liam. We'll sue Darusha, sue everybody. You understand? So now, if we bring it that way after Berekete, that's what we are going to do. If Berekete cannot have a headway, because I don't see him having a headway. I see him like somebody who will try. He will try, but the powers that be, they will threaten him. I know in my mind, it's going to be other threats. He will come and face camera, he will laugh, he will smile, he will do as if he can do something, but they are going to threaten him. So when they threaten him, he will not be able to conclude on that matter. And if he cannot, I'm telling the people concerned, we concerned public, Baba Mohbad, all of us, we should not be deterred. We should not be discouraged. We should gather our legal team again and sue from the top. Sue everybody, let everybody come to federal court. We are taking it to federal court, not state court. No, federal court straight, because it is a criminal action. And I tell you, the law is that once there is a crime and the suspects are still alive, you understand me? They are not free until the courts determine the case and say they are set free. So long as they are still alive, they are not free. You can sue them 1 million times before they die. Until they die. If they die, then you can leave the matter. Because you can't sue their children, you can't sue their next of kin for criminal action. No, it's not allowed. God forbid, if my mother commits crime, they can't sue me. No. If she dies, the criminal case die with her. Then the other party should go and take a rest. You understand me? But so long as they are still alive, you can sue them 1 million times. And now we see that it is the government of Nigeria that is aiding and abetting these people. That is why you see them gallivanting. That's why you see Flora, one tiny rat, we come online and be saying Wummi have started dating another person. That is why you see Wummi doing dependable God video. In fact, I feel like I should just, I don't even know. So we need to sue everybody. We sue the federal government of Nigeria, sue the governor of Lagos, sue Inspector General of Police, sue all of them. We bring them to
police
court.
have been sued already. Police have been sued already.
That is even the small one.
Police have been sued already for.
But Mr. Lenchi,
we've been sued. That's why everything is going
Mr.
like this.
Lenchi,
So we are
Mr.
actually
Lenchi, Mr. Lenchi, what I'm saying is that all these parties I have mentioned, sir, it will be in the criminal. It will be a criminal action against all of these people in the federal high courts. We are not going to Lagos State again. No. Federal high courts, not in my shenye. Get me, sir. So that one will be aside. It doesn't stop Baba again. Yeah. Because this legal team, they have a lot of work to do, but they are just, I don't know how they are doing it, but I don't know. Maybe they need information. Baba will still sue all the people in a commercial action against this Falade, Bella, Wummi, Sheyi, manager, Darosha, all these people that immunization itself will be in the action. They will sue immunization. They will have to sue immunization group, and the wife will be another party on her own. Then the manager, Sheyi, all these people, and even Nigeria police will be in another action. That will be in a civil action in the commercial and industrial courts, in the federal high court in Lagos, federal industrial court in Ikoyi, Lagos State. That's another action against all the royalties of Mohbad. They want to know what immobilization group have been doing with the money of Mohbad on Spotify. All the hard currency they have been cashing out. They want to know. Now. So that one will be in industrial court in Ikoyi, federal industrial court Ikoyi. So wherever she is in London, Sheyi manager, she must come back. They will serve UK embassy. They have to bring her back. She must come. That one will be another action by the side. I don't know what the legal team they are doing, no, but these are the things. If you can record this conversation that we are having, this live, maybe we'll play it later. Let them know what they're supposed to do. That's another action by the side. Then there will be another action again against this Naira Marley. That one will be another action again. Naira Marley and Baba Mohbad.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, sir. I'm going to the third action now. Naira Marley and Baba Mohbad, because Baba Mohbad is the father of the deceased. And Wummi will be in that action. They will sue Wummi because Wummi is supposed to be, maybe, we don't know, maybe Wummi is signing as his next of kin, because you don't know. That's another action against that lady. And Naira Marley, because of his money, with Naira Marley is his former boss.
So everything has been changed.
Sir?
Everything has been changed. Everything has been changed. That's what they are fighting.
Everything has been changed. In one point, if you remember, I'm trying to apportion this.
Yeah, in October. No, it won't happen like that. It won't happen. Nobody has that time to be suing. But the suing will take a step gradually. Once information surface, the reason why Baba concerned about how can they, you see, Baba English is not good. But I do believe Baba use Yoruba. You people will understand his own personal pain. Yes, so there's a barrier of English where he say they use thumbprint, all those kind of things.
I know. I'm trying to tell you something. You see, when you do all these actions separately, the courts will come in that same industrial court. They will come and marry these actions together. Me that I'm talking to you, I'm a lawyer. You understand? You bring them separately. Then the courts will now come and marry these actions together later. But you have to separate issues from the beginning. They want to know what you are crying for. In your separate issues, you will cry, you will make your prayer. Separately, Baba have to make his prayer that the one with Naira is to collect his money due with this Naira before he died. And I don't know. I'm his next of kin. I'm the Olori Ebi. I don't know what is happening. I want accounts to be given. I want him to be paid up to the last penny. That's the action for Naira Marley. Then the DNA, it will bring that one up again. That one will be family issues, family matter. That one is customary law. If I thought they registered that marriage certificate, even if they did not, they still have to go to customary court. He will go to customary court. He will go and ask for court permission to do DNA for that child.
Can I have the question, please?
No, sir, I'm coming. When I finish now, we answer the question. What I'm saying is that action is under family law. It's a civil matter. Then maybe if they transfer it to Lagos State High Court, they can now do that one separately there. But the ones that are pertaining is money. They are in different faces with different people. The one with Naira Marley, you bring that one separate. The one with immobilization, they will bring that one separate. I think you understand, sir. So that one with Naira Marley and immunization, they will marry it together because it's under the same umbrella in the Industrial High Court in Ikoyi. They will bring them together. These lawyers, they know what they are doing. Maybe because they are doing pro bono. That's why they don't want to do all this wala. But it's going to be a lot of hard work. But they will definitely have to do it.
Exactly.
Even if you are doing a pro bono work as a lawyer, you must work hard to get your results. If you don't do your work, meaning that you yourself, you are the one deterring your client from getting justice. You are the main problem. So if you can't do a pro bono work, well, leave it. Don't do it. Tell the client I can't. Give it back. Brief another person to do it. Or you say, okay, I don't want to do it pro bono again. I want to be paid. Then you do it well. Be diligent in what you are doing. That is what we've been taught. You're always sluggish about this. And see, if you delay in getting justice for your client, meaning that you are the one that have denied your client the justice. Why are you sluggish about this? These guys, they are cashing out every day. They are buying vehicles. They are buying houses. From this boy's sweat. By the time you bring the case to Industrial High Court, they would have finished spending everything, lavished everything. Now you even have more work to do. Because now you have to be running after what they have used the money to do. Wummi Island has been sending money out to Karimo. Now you have to go to embassy, US embassy. You write letter to US embassy.
No. I don't want you to. I don't want you to. No, don't push. No, I don't want you to push that narrative. In the sense that we need evidence on that level. Karimo like to put.
I'm just going to stop on that.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is that this legal thing, if we sit up and work hard now, before things get out of hand, it's a lot of hard work. But if they want to help, let them help. If they are not going to do pro bono, let the public set up a GoFundMe. When we do GoFundMe under 1 week or 2 weeks, we'll get a lot of money to sponsor the legal team and help Baba. If you want to help. If you don't want to help, you move out of space. A lot of things have to be done. Have to be done on time. I could remember when I was in the chambers in Lagos. We would sleep in the chambers. We stay in the chambers.
Yeah, we are working towards that one.
We stay in chambers. We don't go home. We're on Gen. In Lapa House, where I used to be in the chambers. We stay there. We don't go home. We are working. We are reading. We are doing typing. We are binding all our uploading. Everything we are going to front-loading document we are going to send to court. It's a lot of hard work, but you have to do it on time. And again, there are some actions that are time-bound.
We'll get there.
I don't know. I'm not saying they are not working hard, but God will help them and God will give them wisdom. So that's what I just want to say. If not, but I pray we'll get justice. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Um,
Mr. Lona, you want to say something?
yeah, I wanted to say something concerning DNA. So I wanted to say, do you need to go through the court before DNA could be done? Because like I heard I heard the news that they said and the letter has been forwarded to Wumi. So I don't think she acknowledged that letter yet, but she has seen it, and I believe our legal team has also seen that. So I don't. Do you think, as a lawyer, do you think
Yeah.
they have
I
to
have the
move
letter.
this?
I have the letter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I also saw the letter too. But do you think they have to go to the court? Like they are saying that if Baba wants the DNA to be done, then he should go through the court. The court should call them to come and do the DNA. Do you think it's the court that needs to call them to do DNA for the child, for them to know the
Yeah.
paternity of the child? And
Yes.
also, I want to say that Baba is not. I don't think those lawyers working with Baba are on pro bono. They are paying them, but they're not paying them that huge amount of money that the other parties are paying their own lawyer. So that's why we all think maybe the lawyers are working for free. They are not working for free. I knew the man heading the team, the lawyer team is I think the man just came back from US. You can't be telling me someone coming from US is not being paid for something. Even if he's going to say, okay, well, just give me small amount of money, I will help you. That okay, due to humanity and all. So, but he's still going to be paid. But it's not that huge amount of money that they are paying those other lawyers from the other team. That's my submission. Thank you.
What I'm thinking of is that even if what they are being paid is not enough, they should come back to Baba say, although we are not collecting much from you, but this is what we think you should give us so that it will be enough for the work. So money should not be a barrier to them working. That is one thing I want to clear what you have said. And again, concerning the DNA, Baba has 100%, 1001% rights to request for DNA because one is the Olori Ebi and it is a traditional marriage. At least the dowry was said to have been paid. So that is his grandson. And his son is no more. He has the right to know. He has the right to request for DNA. He can go to ordinary customary courts in Ikorodu, do application and put the reason why he want that DNA to be done. Court will grant it. It will be done. They don't have to wait for Wumi, for coroner inquest or for criminal proceeding. No. Although it may be when they go into the real criminal proceeding, the judge may find it necessary to request for DNA. But before then, Baba has the right, if he think in his mind, and now Baba has all reason to think in his mind that this child may probably not be for Mohbad, because there is a public outcry that this child may not be for Mohbad, because the public, saying that this woman is promiscuous and that she has many, and Baba can see a lot of videos roaming around that this lady has been like the Malian wife for all the Malians in the house and all that. So now, possibility may be that this may not be his grandson. So he has the right on 1001% to go to customary court and request the court permission to do DNA to ascertain if this is his grandson. He has the right. So he can.
So if he has been doing that, like let's assume that Baba has done that already, he has forwarded letter to them and they did not acknowledge it. What do you think is the next step? Do you think you can sue them for that?
No, they have not done anything wrong by acknowledging or not. If we go to court, that's what I said. If we go to court, Baba will go to court. Court will grant permission for him to do DNA of that boy. They don't need the woman now. No. Just produce Liam and Baba. Produce Liam and Baba, that's all.
Wait,
then
I
it
think courts will grant permission for them to do DNA. Like for women to come and defend our own child.
defend as how.
No, like, do you think court will grant permission for them to do that DNA? Because me,
Yes, I'm giving you the reason why court will grant permission. Because
okay,
Baba is the grandfather, is the Olori Ebi, is the father of the deceased, is the father of Mohbad. Mohbad is supposed to be the father of Liam. And there is a public outcry. You know, I've given you the first reason. Baba is the Olori Ebi, one. Baba is the grandfather, two. Baba is the father of Mohbad, who is supposed to be the father of Liam, three. Then now there is a public outcry that this boy is not Mohbad's son. And you know, this kind of thing can be embarrassing to the boy, to that Liam when he grows up. You understand? So now Baba is thinking, he has a lot of reason to think this child may not be his grandson. So if he has enough reason to think so, he can go to court and ask for court's permission to do DNA. So court will definitely grant that request. So once the request is granted, both parties must comply. If you fail, that will be contempt of court on you that you fail to do it. You get what I mean?
yeah.
Yes, so yes. Ashirima too. Ashirima too say the secret is about to leak out. Everything, like we said, tangle on tangle. We'll tangle everything tangle untangle it.
Yeah.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run, Ashirima too.
Yeah. If you
Mr.
look at
Andy,
this very dark
don't
man,
keep
yeah,
me hanging, no.
sir, I'm sorry, I just want to bring our attention to very dark man. He posted one video. That lady,
Yeah.
she set up the husband, went to go and collaborate with one police to do like, okay, they have come to the area to raid. So mistakenly, the police should shoot her husband so the man would die. But that cop, that they call the police cops, that cop now knows that this one will be like, it won't work. I mean, he felt he shouldn't do it, but he didn't tell the lady that he's not going to do it. So now eventually, I think he didn't do it. He had gone to like tell the man that this is what your wife said, that we should come in and do as if we are raiding and mistakenly shoot you and all that. That's the setup your wife have for you. So now, when they came to raid, they actually came to raid, but they didn't shoot that man. And they told her, sorry, your husband has died. She started shouting, started displaying, started being dramatic. You understand? So at the end of the day, she was asking, where is his body? I want to see his body. To cut a long story short, they had to tell her that, come, what you planned for this man, we didn't do. And tell us, why do you want us to kill this man? Is he not the owner of, is he not the father of your children? Why do you want us to kill him? So they got her arrested. That is in a good country. She became the prime suspect immediately. She was handcuffed, she was arrested, she was interrogated, and DNA was done. Court, and maybe the court also. Normally, they would have to bring her to the criminal court. Then the court asked to do DNA for the children. And they now discovered that those children were not for the man. And that she wants to bring the man out of the way so that she can enjoy all the man's property and the man's wealth and go run away and marry the father of her children, whom she had been showing the man like, these are your children. So the secret got leaked out. The same case that very dark man showed is the same thing happening in Nigeria. But it's a shame Nigerian government cannot brace up and live up to expectation. And we are here shouting justice for Mohbad. Justice is already in our face. We can see that the government of Nigeria are the ones obstructing the justice. We are just going to Berekete, hoping that maybe Berekete will be able to like reconcile parties and maybe bring the culprits to book. But if that cannot happen, then we will further work again. Go back to court. Bring the government of Nigeria to court. Let them come and tell us why it is taking forever to do autopsy and toxicology. Why? 36 states of in the country. Sanwo-Olu cannot go to maybe Ibadan or Kaduna or Anambra or any other state in Nigeria to go and do toxicology and autopsy, even if he claims that the place where he's supposed to do it in Lagos has been burnt down during NSAS. And he cannot even give us the contact of the place in America or where he's doing this other one. Why is it taking forever? It's intentional, just to die the matter down.
They are liars. Like I said, they are playing game. Yes,
so
because
it's not like we
let me bring you to their attention. Remember,
we can sue them. We can sue the federal government and the Lagos state government. We can sue them. And we will sue them. We will sue them after Berekete. We will sue them.
There's something that
we will sue them. We will not be deterred. And we will do a GoFundMe. We will fund even the pro bono lawyers. We will fund them even the money they did not request for. So long as they are ready to work. And so long as they want more hands, if they are tired of the work, I know it's going to be hectic. If they need more lawyers, we will bring more lawyers. We will bring more funds. We will do GoFundMe. We will strengthen up our team. We will not be deterred. Let them listen and listen well. We will not be deterred. Here on social media, we will team up and fight this justice for Mohbad. This is wickedness. Wickedness. How dare this boy suffered throughout his life? He used his talent, he used his energy, everything to do music, and now the people that they are not even up to his little finger, they are eating his sweat, all in the name of Wummi, all in the name of Darosha. Even this Sheyi, on the day of the night of the candle night, Sheyi gathered money. They did GoFundMe on the candlelight night. Sheyi collected all the money and ran off to UK. Baba Mohbad is there. Cannot even. They will give account of everything they have stolen from that boy.
Okay, please. When Mohbad wrote that petition during when he was alive, and there are a lot of names on that petition, names like Samilari, Obelegushi, and others were on that petition. So, and nobody is calling. I've forgotten the name of this guy that I said his name. So that guy is one of those people beating Mohbad Aran. I think Samilari and anytime they beat Mohbad, they will mention the Obelegushi. So what is the connection between Mohbad and Oba Elegushi that will make people be bullying him all around and keep mentioning that Oba's name? And I could remember when this incident happened at first, and the police people were mentioning Samilari, the bully, and they said Samilari is Oba Elegushi's boy. The Oba came out. I think they draft out a letter and said they are not. It doesn't have any relationship with Samilari. But when this case of DNA comes out and people are saying that the child is for the Oba, maybe that's the reason why they are beating him all around, because every time they beat this guy, they'll keep mentioning, see, this is from Oba Elegushi, this is for so person from Elegushi, and the man has not yet come out to say anything about it. I think we need to buttress about that one also. Lenchi, can you hear me? I think nobody can hear me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah. All those one are distraction from the beginning. when they start mentioning Obalegushi, I understand that the pressure was too much on these people. So they are actually looking for a way to die down the DNA stuff. And I'm not surprised if the DNA is taking longer. It's just a plan of to shift this thing. It's a shift of information just to shut that DNA in that area so that everybody can put their attention, and at the end of the day, they will get tired, which everybody get tired in the first instance. But when they realize that Obalegushi is not giving any reply and is not saying anything, people start bringing different narrative. We should understand that this information is so sensitive. Wunmi has to do DNA, we understand, but for her to slow down not to do the DNA, that is exactly why the different narrative is coming out. But we are still sticking on Sam Larry. Reason why being is because there's a link between Naira Marley's house and Sam Larry. Let me now tell you, since 2022, let me say from June or August or whatever, Wunmi was pregnant with 1 month pregnant for Naira Marley's house when she left. Having said that, getting to Mohbad, she realized that, okay, if I don't quickly sort myself out by tangling herself towards Mohbad, Mohbad has to, get a place. In that process, Bella, showed them, and a lot of narratives that's happening, fight upon the reason why Mohbad is fighting Prime Boy, all those kind of things, all those lies upon, Mohbad find out from what is actually going on with Bella, Prime Boy. That's when he brought that music, Frenemies. So he couldn't escape. He couldn't even help it. So, but they actually persuaded him, friends, all those kind of Prime Boy, persuaded him to do that wedding. Just to wrap this boy up, mess up his life. He did eventually, but he actually found out that all what they told him is lies. He found out that they've been toying with Wunmi. Wunmi is not just ordinary a prostitute, or I would not say not prostitute, like give her away. And Mohbad mentioned it is a transformer. When he realized that Prime Boy, all of them has actually tempered with his girl. So he didn't know what to do. He told his father a lot of stories, but his father still have the checkup. That's why he's keeping quiet. He has a lot of big deal with him. That the confidence as from Baba now has been built over the days of, let me say, over the months on this justice for Mohbad. Having said that, in the process, they knew that Prime Boy, Bella, all of them, they actually temper with CY. CY actually slept with most of them, and the secret keep on going on. When you want to suppress a legend, Mohbad didn't care. Mohbad continued with his career. One day, there will be a way out. He actually leaked out his information that by the time he succeeded going to another, tour, he will make his decision. Is either he come back to Nigeria or he find his another a peace of mind. He sang the peace. But having said that, Mohbad actually knew that most people around him, they're snitchers. But he can't help it, thinking that they will change. But changing from that environment, never knew that it's going to result for his death. So if somebody have actually placed a bid on top of your head, I keep on saying it from the beginning, there's a bid on top of Mohbad, but the people that actually want Mohbad dead is around him. So they took the order and they actually eventually kill Mohbad. So for that DNA not to be done is attached to Mohbad's death.
Okay.
But me that the comment section that if Wunmi refuse when if the court gives grants permission for DNA and Wunmi refuse, what will happen? See, that's contempt of court, and it's 6 months imprisonment or fine, depending on the court, depending on what the judge wants to do with that person. You can't commit contempt and go scot-free. It's not possible. If you are unlucky that you commit your contempt just right inside the court, you won't go home. Honestly, you will even get embarrassed. You may be asked to face the wall, neither raise up your hand, or they just take you straight to prison. That will be embarrassing. But if you are not in court when you commit contempt, maybe you're supposed to come back or you're supposed to do something, you are not in court premises, but you call for your arrest. You issue a arrest warrant of arrest against you. will be issued. A warrant of arrest will be issued against you. You'll be arrested, you'll be brought to court, and then sentenced to prison, or you'll be asked to pay fine. So those are the things you may suffer if you commit contempt of court. In this case, when one of Baba's woman, I think, in the courts, and the courts asked her to face the wall or something. So those are the kind of thing you can suffer if you commit any crime against the court itself. The judge has the right, the power. Sorry, the judge has the power. They call it the power to do that for you. Can ask you to face the wall, just like the woman was asked to face the wall. They collected her phone from her. I asked her to face the wall. So that was the video that woman was paying Demilola, one blogger, to be circulating so as to distract people that are seeking for justice for Mohbad, because it was embarrassing that she was asked to face the wall in court. But that's the power of the court. Can do that embarrassing thing to you. So not to talk of if you are not in the court, you are at home, you refuse to go for the DNA, stay in the house. Police will bring arrest warrants, come to your house, knock on your door, handcuff you and take you back to court. Then you'll be sentenced to prison. Or you may be asked to pay fine.
That is it. That is it. Well, we will get the justice, like I said, like Barolong will get the justice. So let's wait for break. For other side of the matter. But in my own giveaway time, I would say congratulations to us. We are actually more to come, more to see. I don't want people to get carried away on this just Mohbad. Look after yourself. Get the information, separately. Just relax on it. Pile up whatever you want to answer. Make sure anywhere you go, always ask the question. The most important of the justice. How do we get justice? Are we actually heading there? All this information, all these things, we should not start about it. Who is the front line? Who is actually putting the justice forward? We want to know. So I've actually done my own part.
You're not audible.
Nobody's audible. We just want to know, because we need to gather ourselves together, because we've messed up at the beginning. Now we've learned our lesson to push this thing to the, we are actually at the edge. So we are not, they can't push us over anymore. This, different narrative, like I said, we should actually, block some other areas that people are actually penetrating to change some narrative, because some people can just come, some like me, I know all these people by coming to my my DM. I want to say something, can you check this? The content is not genuine. The contents have been tampered with. So when I see them, I said, no, I'm not going to push this. So they will actually come in my life to try to change people's mind. But the moment you see them, you won't bring them up. I want to discuss something that can actually ease people's mind, to let people know that we're going to get justice. Otherwise, people are actually relenting on this. People actually get tired. So they've actually messed up people's mental health. People are actually sleeping by 5 o'clock. Some people are just waking up now. They jump on Mohbad again till evening. Some people actually they don't even know how their day is going. So it now depends on the host how they can suppress people's mind, just to understand, to ease the way we feel about this justice, that why can't this boy just die like that without not getting justice? We will get the justice. Brekete is not the way out, but don't let them use Brekete to just overshadow what is going on. What is actually going on ground is how can we bring the inquest back so that we can charge these people to court. Otherwise, no case. So please, don't focus all your attention in Brekete. People are not putting understanding or light into all these things. Brekete is not the way out. Brekete is just to let us understand how the case, really happened. People will speak. They will call people some video calls just to, share screen so that we can see Ojuole or who is involved. So all these Naira Marley, all those, they will talk. So if some people can choose not to talk because it's not force. So if they choose not to talk, if their lawyer said no talking, they will not talk. But if they feel that they want to say it, they're part of their own, that's fine. They will say, Brekete is not the way out. The way out is for us to focus on the person that will actually reverse what Falano has actually locked. So we have to unlock all these things. Whatever they've written on that inquest on that day, the thing they said they gather, the information they said they gather together so that they will use it against whatever. But I believe they didn't gather any information. The reason why the autopsy is not coming out is actually coming from Falano. Falano has to post most of the things for them to get away with most of the things. But if you don't restart it, we will not get justice. But now fighting on the ground, Brekete is just a way of, they want to switch people's mind, waiting for Brekete. Brekete is not giving us justice. The justice is within that inquest. They need, whatever they've written in that inquest needs to be transparent. Whatever they've concluded in that inquest needs to be charged to court. But the thing that they put together is not inappropriate level that can sue Wummi, that can actually bring these people to justice. So we are restarting this thing. Everybody has to restart this inquest back again, and it has to be transparent. So this is my submission. And when this thing comes to life, that is when everything will be charged to court. So once they start charging all this thing to court, everybody have their own say. People have to get their own lawyer to come to the court to come and be saying that is when the game started. If we don't do this, all these inquests that they did at the end of the day, that doesn't make sense. And somebody has to wrap everything up and said they've concluded where they found out the evidence they're looking for. What kind of evidence have you discovered in that inquest? You're supposed to be transparent. You didn't say it. You didn't even tell us when you're going to charge people to court. You didn't even bring anybody to justice. So this is the time that we are looking forward to restart this thing, and this thing is actually working on. We are watching on the ground. It's a very massive battle towards Falano, and Falano is standing there like a stumbling block. You don't want to unlock it. We will make sure we unlock it at the end of the day by restarting this thing by the grace of God before Monday or Tuesday. Good news will come so that we can start a new inquest. Wummi has to come to court and give our own statement. Prime Boy has to come to the court by law to come to the state. So please don't put your mind in Brekete or whatever. Brekete is just to give us an insight and, to enjoy the program. It's a way of enjoying a program. It's normal thing. It's a normal thing to everybody. But Brekete is not giving us a break, to give us what they call it, justice. So who will give us justice is to restart the inquest. Once they restart the inquest, people will start coming to say their own. That is when the new file will be open to be taking an inventory of each statement. From there, we package everything because now we have war. One chamber versus another chamber to make sure they wrap everything and charge whosoever that is involved in this matter to the High Court. From there, everybody has to bring their own lawyer. Then they will now see what they call battle. That is when you will now see the live video of when people are going to court to talk. So we are waiting for that one. Otherwise, I don't believe in my Nigerian now age. Those days, once you say we're going to court, we're going to court. Why are they dragging this thing? Why is it slow? Falano, am I disgrace around you? Don't disgrace yourself, because otherwise your son's career will just go down the drain. I'm telling you, because it's automatic. We know ourselves in Nigeria. Once we say we don't want something, we don't want it. Once we say no to something, we start hating you. Then don't let all the likeness we've been giving you from the onset, from the beginning of your career, don't let one thing to destroy it. And if you think that no, you can testify to those people. You can testify to what they call it, Showore. Showore come like a bomb. At the end of the day, when we start hating that guy,